Spring has finally sprung after what's felt like a very long winter. Being a mixed farm between a commercial flock of sheep as well as a pedigree herd of Aberdeen Angus cattle, it's a busy time of year between calving and lambing, but it's great to see the ewes out now with the young lambs enjoying a fresh bite of grass which is just starting to peek through now. So we're just about finished our season of lambing. It's gone fairly well. We're pretty happy with the lambs. We've had an awful lot of triplets this year, which has given us a huge lambing percentage, which is good, but it's not been without its problems. We've had a few assists due to tangled up lambs, and we've obviously got quite a big pen of pet lambs. We tend to take the third one off and just leave two healthy strong lambs on the ewe. Just give them the best chance possible, but hopefully we can get these lambs onto hard feeding grass as soon as possible. We have a mixture of ewes in the flock now with Aberfield, New Zealand Suffolk and Cheviot Meal Cross, as well as a few pedigree Texels. So we're just growing the numbers as we go. Mainly got back due to weed control actually, because we were predominantly cattle here for quite some time, and we just got the sheep back about 3 years ago, having been out of it for quite a while. But like I said, they were brought back for weed control. They've done a fantastic job. We spend about 4 or 5 days every summer picking ragwort. They've completely eradicated that, and furthermore they've really improved the sward growth. So that's probably one of the biggest things I've noticed actually about having the sheep back, is just how much they've increased the amount of grass production on the farm. The sheep graze the grass down, take away the weeds, allow the sward to grow up a lot thicker than we were getting with just the cattle. And the cattle graze differently to the sheep, so they come in and they'll take the greenery that the sheep will not eat. So they complement themselves pretty well. Along with the grazing management, there's quite a lot of positives to be had for running a mixed farm. Number one is you get access to two separate markets for the cattle and the sheep. Depending on what you're doing, you could have various markets within each of those species. You then also have access to manure from the cattle. We in-winter the cattle so on bedded courts, so we tend to have quite a lot of manure, which is great for putting P and K back into the ground. not an awful lot of grass left in this field now. It's pretty bare, so I'm going to give them a wee shift this afternoon. They're going to go onto grass park next door, which I'll let them graze that down for about a week, and then that'll get manure on top of it. So, and hopefully that'll come back nice and lush within the next sort of 5 weeks or so. And free fertilizer, what more could you ask for? It's homegrown, and that's what it should be about. Recycling at its best.